My dad was fun-loving, and he loved his family, he loved his friends, he loved the oil business.
He taught my cousins and I a tremendous amount of life skills that we'll never forget.
I'd say the best lessons he taught me were, one, to work hard, and two, to be honest.
He was a great grandfather, great person, somebody I always looked up to, still do.
My dad was born in Dallas. He went to Robert E. Lee Elementary School. Then his parents moved to the Park Cities, and he graduated from Holland Park High School. This was about the time of World War II starting, and the Navy actually sent him to Tulane. After the war, he went back to school at the University of Texas and got his petroleum engineering degree.
Education was so important to my grandfather because I think it was stressed to him at an early age that it was the foundation for success. He knew if he wanted to get where he wanted to go, he needed the petroleum engineering degree and to further his education.
Texas Oil and Gas was developed out of a passion of his, and I think that as far as having a career that is very, very successful is not only being good at something, but also enjoying it as well. And I think that he truly, truly enjoyed being in the oil and gas business. I think that has definitely kind of transitioned into, the rest of our family really enjoying it.
I have many funny stories about my grandfather. Both in Texas and in Colorado, he had ranches that he loved to work on. He would enlist us to work. My cousin William and I and some of my other cousins went into his office one day and said, "We think we deserve a raise." And he said, "Oh, you do, huh? What do you think?" And we said, $2.50 an hour. And he said, "Okay, I'll give it to you." But then he called my grandmother in the office and he said, "Julie, these boys don't get any food other than rice and beans, or they can buy their own steak if they want it, but we're not giving it to them." And that was his way of breaking the strike. One thing I remember him consistently telling us was the only things he could teach us were hard work, ethic, and the value of a dollar. And that's what I think the ultimate goal at the ranch was. If he were speaking to the junior achievement students, he would stress the importance of education.
I think that he would definitely tell everybody accountability and responsibility should always start and stop with oneself and never be deflected onto someone else.
To me, he led by example. He wanted to get something done, he'd go out there and do it.
I think that what he would say is his biggest accomplishment is his family, because that was the most important thing to him.
He had 8 kids and 35 grandkids and had a great relationship with them all. He was able to achieve all that while still being successful in business life and in the community.
He lived almost every single dream that I think he had, and that's an unbelievable trait to be able to accomplish.